Okay, this is take three for me. Rolling in the sound. Fuck, man. Rolling in the sound is speeding. It is the show this week with Drew for Thursday, the Monday. No, it's not. Oh my god, man. This is ridiculous. This is the fourth time I'm doing it, but I'm not going to stop. Whatever, man. Fuck. We roll through the freestyle intro. Big Drew who don't give a fuck, you know. It's an improvised 20-minute podcast, so it don't last too long for the broadcast. Either way, I play today in my studio with my piano and get gay. Okay. Hi, welcome to the show. I don't know what I'm doing, man. This is This Week with Drew for the Monday edition of Monday, July 27th, 2020. You guys can shaking fucking get pickle. Did you fucking see? I fucking see her on the down to BLTs. You know she's just fucking. She got the mask on and she's just dangling on her fucking chin. She uses it to cover up her little fucking tiny little chin bit. Tiny little chin bit for Brenda. Tiny little chin bit for Brenda. Small little one. So fucking what was I gonna talk about? I don't even know, man. I'm just all out of sorts today. It's I will just go. This is why I give myself segments so that I can fall back on how was my weekend? Cause it's fucking Monday. Okay, so I was talking about it. You had the drive-in show and I was very worried about it because I've never done outdoor shows. Already are fucking hard because it's like, it's an outdoor show. It's hard. It's not a tiny little contained room where the laughters can kind of fucking bang around and whatever. So it was a big giant outdoor place that's a drive-in movie theater, Bingamins or something. It's just some coked out 80 guys, like it's like some, yeah, like 80s business guys just coked out fantasy of like what of making money, because there's like there's like camping and bowling and water slides and a drive-in movie theater and like some little hiking trails, and like it's just a whole bunch of like whacked out coked out 80s guy stuff that they're like, yeah, they're just all jacked up. They got all this money from their fucking newly found, banking, whatever money, and fucking they just made this place. So, anyways, they had the comedy show going, um, and so it was like they had a little stage in the little parking lot where the people would normally park, and then a camera doing a live feed to the actual like drive-in movie theater projector thing. So I was like 100 feet tall in this like giant drive-in movie theater, and then they had the people just drive in their cars and park on the hill and fucking whatever. And I was worried, man, because outdoor shows are hard because it's the laughter just fades away and whatever. But as soon as I got up there, I don't know why I'm sound like a fucking idiot today. As soon as I got up there, it was great because I wasn't emceeing, so I was just the middle, and fucking Shannon, this comedian, she went up before me and she was emceeing, and then she fucking did her thing, and then I don't know, I just went up and they weren't that far away that you couldn't hear the laughter, but they were like honking, like to let you know that they like the jokes, which I kind of was like not really down for. I was just like, just I can hear you. But they were pretty fucking far away. But I just went into it. I was like, I talked to Rob Pugh, the headliner. I was like, "Hey, buddy," like I was like, "What? Like you done? He'd already done one of these." So I'm like, "What should I do?" And he's just like, "Just barrel, like put your head down and do your 20 minutes. Like it doesn't matter. You're not gonna know how it goes because they're so far away, and honking is not a good feeling to get honked at. So you don't really want that." Like, just put your head down and do 20 minutes and pretend like you're fucking killing. Which I was like, okay, I can do that. So I just went down and I burned like probably 25 minutes worth of jokes in like 13 minutes. And then I went and looked at my phone for like my little like my checkup. I always do that. Like, and I went my pray to God, I hope I'm at more minutes than I am checkup. You go to like, it's like a good thing. You go to like grab a drink, you look at your phone, you see how many minutes in you are, You guess first, and you're like, okay, I gotta be like fucking 19. And I was like, I went on my guess. I know I always do this to myself. I'm always like, I gotta be at like 38. And then you look and you're like 19, and you're like, oh my God. Like, how the fuck am I gonna continue to talk for 20 more minutes? But somehow you always fucking find a way, man. I don't know, at least I do. You just always it just like rent, man. Like every month you just fucking find a way. Every month Belford has a quote. He's like, every month I worry, but every month I make it. So yeah, I looked down. So then I like paused and I was like, honestly, I have no indication as how well I'm doing right now. So I'm just gonna keep. And then they just blasted me with horns, and I was like, oh, I must be killing it. Cause I just kind of put my head down and I fucking just did the work. Oh, yo, I got a Matrix screensaver too. It just distracted me with a secret Go Oilers message popping in there. Hi, I'm sports' personality man, and this is my wife. My three sons are everything. I don't know why that came to my head. What the fuck was I talking about? Oh God, the drive-in show. And I was like on a point about something here. Fuck, how can I only be 6 minutes in and already be like toasted? I did the fucking drive-in show. Oh yeah, right. And then and then I asked how good I was doing, and then they fucking said I was doing good. So I was like, "Hey, fucking A," because they're just like watching me on TV, and I learned this from watching a Jack Black interview where he was talking about doing like some metal festival that had like 300 or like 500,000 people in it in Europe. And then he's like, the first night we played it, I was like that's terrifying. Like, how the fuck do you entertain like 500,000 people? Like, what the fuck? So he's felt himself just like he was like, ah, like trying to be like the big, and he's already a big dude, right? Like trying to be an even bigger version of himself to try to just like hit the. He said I tried to hit the back of the thing with 500,000 people, and I fucking failed, right? Because you're trying to be so big, you're losing all the little subtleties of the performance that you can have if it were more of a a smaller venue. But then he's like, I realized that there's fucking 500,000. Only the first like 1,000 people in the thing can see me. The other 499,000 are watching me on the big screen with the camera right in my face. So it's actually more advantageous to be smaller with my reactions and really fucking zooming in and really give them the fucking right. So I learned that, and I was like, okay, I knew that going into that because I watched this Jack Black interview, which is awesome that we have the fucking, you stand on the shoulders of giants living in this generation. So then I just went and I was just like, I like looked right at the camera. I was like, fucking camera. Like, and then it was all the people with their car horns. So I was just like, yo, yo, yo. So after my 13-minute little breakdown, I only had to do 7 more minutes. So I was like, okay, whatever. Like, I can fucking just like relax now. So then I was like, hey, I was like, let me try something. Sweet Caroline. And then they all went honk, honk, honk. And then fucking good times never felt so good, buddy. So that was my hit again. That was my big heroin hit for the week. And now I don't have another one scheduled. I don't know when the fuck next I'm going to do stand up. But, I don't know. I don't know when I'll do it next, but I need that hit. I gotta fucking now. What am I gonna do this week, bro? I don't fucking know what I'm gonna do. I gotta start doing something, man. We gotta do something here. I don't know what the fuck we're gonna do, but we gotta fucking do something. Okay, now's about a good time to mention our sponsor of the show is KingTutsCannabis.com. KingTutsCannabis.com. You can use the promo code Drew and get 10% off your order. I just fucking the king just sent me a fucking bunch of real nice. What is it fucking called? I can never remember what this fucking weed is called. What is it called? Coffee Kush. It's a nice Kush, and it's a pick me up Kush. It's a coffee Kush. It's a pick me up. It's my little afternoon pick me up Kush. And then some fucking lava Kush caramels, which I'm totally gonna re-up on, man. Those things were fucking deadly, bro. They're 50 milligrams each, and you get 10 of them. And they are just like little caramel things, and then they don't taste like weed at all. They just taste like nice little caramels, and then you eat them. And I honestly, they are like slow. They take longer to kick in than other edibles, But man, when they fucking kick in, buddy, like that's a night ender, like in a good way. It's not like one of those like, oh, I wish I never did this. It's just like you're like, I'm on these fucking caramels now, buddy, and like, it's like just it's like climbing in the back seat of a moving car that you're driving, and just letting the caramels take over. Like you're over here, you're fucking driving, right? And then you eat one of those caramels, and then like a fucking and then like an hour into it, you're like, all right, buddy, like I'm just gonna fucking go ahead and just and then you fucking slide over the passenger, and then the caramel takes over, and then the caramel's just like, hey, I got it, and then the caramel's fucking driving, and it's all good, man, because he knows where we're going. He's fucking taking us there. So King Tut's cannabis, get the fucking caramels, bro. They're called like lava kush or some lava and kush or kush lava or something like that. And use the promo code Drew to get 10% off. And if it's your first time fucking with them, if you've been hesitant, if you've been like, well, I've heard Drew talk about this King Tut's thing a lot, but I'm in hesitant, they give you 15% off just for showing up for the first time anyways, like any fucking good drug dealer does. First one's free, right? So yeah, 25% off if you just come for your first time and say Drew sent me, he'll fucking hook you up, bro. We got a good relationship. So use the promo code Drew, 10% off at kingtutscannabis.com. kingtutscannabis.com. Smoke like an Egyptian. Boom, boom, ba, boo, boing. Okay, so let's do. Fuck, man, I'm so pissed. I had my MIDI controller figured out, or I had my keyboard set up, and then I got greedy. I have fucking Icarus over here, and I wanted to try to set up my beat pad to trigger the fucking samples, and for some reason I can't do it. I'm usually really good at this stuff, and everything is set up properly, and it's at the point now where like being a fucking music store guy, I'm actually stumped now. Like I don't know what to do anymore other than like start contacting like software companies, cuz like I'm the last line of defense. Like when you buy some crap and you got problems with it, you bring it back to the store and you talk to a guy like me. And I go, okay, well, I know how this fucking shit works. So, and then I know how this shit works. Now it's not fucking working. Because I got the MIDI channel set up for the fucking correct pad, and I even used learn function and pressed it on the fucking thing to trigger the intro. But you know what I realized? I watched a little bit of the intro last time. I think the fucking latency, I can't do the intro triggered because the latency throws off my motherfucker freestyle. It's like a fucking, if it's 45 millisecond latency coming out of my speakers, that's quite noticeable on your end. A 45 millisecond latency. We can't be having that. So whatever, I got no fucking beat pad MIDI controller for today. But it's seen you at the Drake. It's time for Custy of the Week. That's actually probably one of the best intros I've done for that. Okay, Custy of the Week. My Custy of the Week for this week is Real Custy. This fucking guy, Elvis impersonator, sings for over 50 hours to break Guinness record. Okay, that's fucking custy as fuck, bro. You're gonna stay up for more than 2 days pretending to be Elvis? That's the most custy thing I've ever. The amount of fucking crack or any sort of drugs you'd need to fucking stay up for more than 2 days pretending to be Elvis. And he stayed up for 50 hours, 50 minutes, and 50 seconds for some reason. And this guy's 52. Kel Elvis. He started performing Thursday at a bar in Oslo and continued to sing until he reached his goal of 50 hours. He had also previously broken the record for the longest Elvis Presley singing marathon in 2003. And then some German motherfucker next year broke it of 43 hours until this guy decided to come back 16 years later. This guy's... Yo, that is a fucking sick movie. That is a good idea for a movie. The two Elvis impersonators battling for the record of who can sing Elvis for the longest. The singer who was left hoarse. Oh, really? Following his successful Guinness World Record attempt, said it will be the last time he will attempt a singing marathon. Well, that's good. So this guy fucking pretended to be Elvis for fucking more than 2 days. And now he's done. That is the most custiest thing. Does Elvis, I don't even think he has 50 hours of music. So how many times do you sing fucking Blue Suede Shoes in 50 hours? And what about the bathroom? Are you gonna just you take your microphone over to this take a shitter and you're like honk honk burning shit. He's a Norwegian guy too, so he's singing like a Norway. I want to sing for Elvis. Why I am liking Elvis is for a long time he is a big, great American hero, and I'm liking that Elvis is a man who is like very famous and like lots of places. So I thought like I could like sing like Elvis for like 50 hours. What the fuck? That is the most custiest shit, bro. And there's no drug. There has to be drugs. How do you sing like? How do you pretend to be Elvis for 50 hours without just getting a little fucking little assistance? So like yeah, like I am like singing like Elvis, and my mom is like very proud of me and things, but like my dad is not as much, but that's okay for me. Oh my god. Okay, that's it. So for like me, like being Elvis is like something that I fucking like to do. And for so here's this guy for me. You ain't nothing but you ain't. How would that guy sound? I'm from Finland, and you ain't nothing but a hound dog. You ain't nothing but a hound dog. You ain't nothing but a hound dog. I don't know. Fuck. That's stupid. Okay. Fuck.